Hello and welcome to this Ace Racing League event at the Paul Ricard circuit in France. Now today I'm covering commentating, as unfortunately the main commentator can't make it. My name's Joseph McKenna and you'll be listening to me through practice and qualifying, as I cannot actually fully make the race. So as we're waiting, just talk about the track for a little bit. So it's a 3.8 kilometre or 2.3 miles. 11 corners, so it's the shortened track, so it's the WTCC track. So Paul Ricard first opened in 1970 with a 2-litre sports car race, and the year after it became the French Grand Prix for Formula 1. That continued for 14 years. The circuit then closed down in 1999 and became a test circuit for many different teams, being owned by the company which Bernie Ecclestone used to own. So in 2009 they started reintroducing the track to racing, and in 2018 it finally became, well, it was announced that it was going to host the French Grand Prix, which was a 30-year absence from the track roster. So the Paul Ricard circuit has 169 different track variations, but the one we're using today has just 11 corners, as it is the shortened version. So at the moment you're looking at Moselenko as he comes around to set a time. I don't think that was... Oh no, that's fine. He's currently the practice leader, setting a time of 1 minute 20.3. Next driver being only 100th of a second behind him, so it's going to be really close competition between the two. So 7 minutes left of the session, well, 7.5 minutes. We're still on board with some of the drivers. It's going to be an interesting race. There's certainly quite a few people here today. We've got a total of, if I can count them all up, 9 drivers by the looks of it. It's going to be quite a busy one. It's going to be hopefully good to see. Someone there on the left giving way quite nicely. Moselenko at the moment 6/10 up already on his best time. So we just have to see what he can say, as everyone's moving out the way of him already. This could be actually quite a very fast lap time. It's going to set him quite a distance in front of the other drivers. But I mean, this is just practice at the moment. Only 6 minutes left of it though until the proper qualifying starts. And we'll see what Moselenko can set. It looks like it's definitely going to be a much faster lap time than 120. 119.5, that's 8/10 quicker. Amazing drive from him. That's going to put him well away from all the other drivers at the moment, unless someone can catch up, and he's just managed to catch a slide there. That's going to invalidate his lap time. So we've got Prinz right behind him. He's person second. He's catching up as Moselenko again slides. Cold tyres it must be. So Prinz is really going to have to set a better lap time if he wants to come anywhere near Mosalenko. Someone behind, if you can see in the rearview mirror, not being able to make the corner. Cold tyres really must be taking some people by surprise. They're definitely going to need to warm them up if they want to catch up with everyone else. So Prinz looking like he's setting a clean lap. I don't think it's going to be faster. It's 4/10 slower at Sector 2. We'll have to see if he can improve on the last bit. He's going a bit wide there. And that's him over the line, so that's going to be invalidated lap time from him. Probably a bit of disappointment, bit of time wasted and tyres gone, but his fuel load is now going to be quite a bit lighter. So on board now with David Letts, we can see him just coming out the pits. He's going to be setting, well, he's going to start trying to set his lap time. He's 3rd place at the moment, which isn't a bad time. He's a 2.5 down. Oh, and that's Prinz actually. His lap time was valid. That was 4/10 quicker, so he really managed to make up the time in the last sector. So now he's only 4/10 down from Mosalenko. And there he goes off to the side. That's going to be him for that lap. So we have to see what Letts can do over the course of this. Well, let's see if he can warm his tyres, and let's see if he can get better, improve by at least a second to be able to take 2nd place. Looks like from here that he's in some sort of Red Bull livery, I can say that. Prinz coming out of the pits now again. That means all the drivers, I think all the drivers are on track. Oh no, there's one who isn't on track yet. Well, who hasn't set a lap time at least. Oh, and now someone managed to just pinch 3rd place from Letts. I'm not sure who that driver is. So that's Den Hartog in the Ferrari. Well, the Ferrari, what looks like Ferrari junior team? I could be probably mistaken. Den Hartog managing to just pinch the place from Letts, 0.2 seconds quicker, which is not enough to catch 2nd, but it's definitely enough to put him in 3rd place at the moment. We're really seeing the drivers, I suppose if they haven't practiced enough, they're going to be learning the track again. We're going to be seeing quite a few drivers lap times increase. That's Mosalenko again setting another fastest lap time, 1:19.2. That just puts him further away from everyone again. Unbelievable lap from him. We have to see if he can actually improve himself through qualifying. So we're watching Luca Den Hartog at the moment as he comes around the village de Bendor. He's going to be setting what could be, and looks like from how smooth he's driving, a pretty good lap time. So he comes around the final corner and he's ready to start his flying lap. Yeah, this lap time at the moment is 1 second down, so this could be his flying lap starting about now. So here he comes coming into the first corner, braking really quite late, having to change gears quite a lot. He's managing to kiss the apex every single time. It's another smooth corner just bouncing off the curb. Here he comes into the chicane Nord. Very close there. And again, he's got all the lines really quite down. They're also still showing him a 2nd down from his fastest lap time. I'm not sure what's happening from that. Oh well, that's just how it's showing. Very fast around the Courbe de Sines. Just keeping it smooth, keeping it a little bit wide through this corner. Still managing to just kiss the apex on the exit. He's got possibly a little bit of traffic coming up on him. We have to see if he can improve his lap time. I mean, with just 1:50 left on the clock, it's going to be anyone who's in the pits now is really going to have to hurry out if they want to set a better lap time. So here comes Den Hartog, final corner. A small bit of traffic ahead of him, it's not going to worry him at all. As he moves out the way by the look. Yep, that's the other driver moving out the way, sliding into the pits. Can Den Hartog set a faster lap time? Yes, he can. He retakes 3rd from Leltz, who took it. I forgot to announce that he did take 3rd place again. But this is Den Hartog now just a 2nd down from Mosalenko. Looks like there, Mosalenko being held up in quite a bit of traffic. Gonna see. Oh, he's having to move wide. That's not going to be a fast time from him. He's having to go right the way round, leaving quite a lot of room between them. So we're going to see if they can make this corner too wide. Yes, they do. No contact between them yet. And that's Moselenko managing to slide his way past. I don't think he's going to be able to set a faster lap time through that battle. Oh, driver behind, just going a little bit wide. But with the amount of time left as just being 30 seconds, it's really going to be final lap for pretty much everyone. So we'll have to see how it goes in qualifying as Moselenko really outclasses. And that's Prince, I think it was. I can't remember the name. It's just 0.02 seconds behind Moselenko now. That's really improved on his lap time, considering he's 0.7 seconds behind just a few minutes ago. Yeah, that is Prince. Very, very fast lap time from him. That's going to be the final one for practice. We've just got 3 seconds left. And that's Lelt just setting a 4th lap time. Here's the overtime now. So anyone on their lap's going to be having to set it now, and that's going to be it for practice. Right, so we're going to be having interviews now with some of the drivers. So we're going to pop channel. Right, Stein, how do you feel about that practice session? So, right, so here we're joined by Stein. What do you think happened about the practice session?
It was pretty okay. I mean, 3,000 of Vladje, so I'm going for the win, but I don't think I can get it in the quali, but let's see what I can do in the race. I mean, it looks promising.
So, are you aiming for the long game in the race, or are you going to be try and battle your way to the front and just run away from there?
Well, I'm just going to try to take the lead and get a small gap between me and Vladje. I think Vladje is going to be the guy behind me or in front of me, so but we'll see. Going to do my best.
Yeah, and do you feel like you're going to have any problems with the track at all, especially as the chicane on the straight? I can't remember what it's called. Chicane Nord.
Yeah, it's quite with the downforce we have on this car, it's pretty difficult. But yeah, I have to take that slow in the race, just like the little chicane at the beginning of the straight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that flat out in the race. It's kind of risky, but in the qualifying, I'm definitely going to do that.
So we could be seeing some close racing, definitely from you, if you're going to be taking it flat out.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see if that's possible, but I'm going to try my best to catch Vladje, that small gap ahead.
And are you at all worried about track limits? Because I know certainly, at least coming out of the 6th corner, I think at least quite a few people have been caught out already.
Yeah, true. Not really. I feel pretty confident with this track. If I run off, at least I don't hit a barrier. I mean, there's a blank space of 30 meters.
Yeah, you've got quite a long runoff room for this.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I'm pretty confident on this track, so I guess it's going to be okay. Yeah, well, but I see qualifying is going to start, so.
Okay, I wish you best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Right, so here we are for qualifying. We're seeing everyone flood out of the pits immediately. Yeah, we're seeing quite a lot of the cars come out immediately. A few people staying in. But at the moment, it's looking like I can't. Right, sorry about that. That was a small bit of someone just not knowing which chat they should be in. So it looks like 2 cars at the moment staying in for the start of qualifying. Control 3. Control 3 on your numpad. Turn on numlock. Yeah, make sure numlock's on, hold control and just 3 or 1. There we go. Okay, so we're on board with David Letts right now. He's starting his flying lap, as are many people. As you can see, the track's being quite congested already. No one's set a valid lap so far, but he looks like he's going to be one of the fastest today. He was in 3rd in practice. Sorry, 4th in practice, my mistake. But we're going to have to see what time he can set in qualifying. So here he comes along the long straight. This is, in the full circuit, this is a ridiculously long straight, and it really takes advantage of the faster geared engines. But because of this circuit being slightly smaller, it means you can have quite a lot lower gears and a higher downforce, as there's not so much of an advantage to be gained. So David Letts at the moment, his fastest lap time being a 1:42 according to the Delta. That's going to be his out lap time. Only a few corners left before we can see what times everyone starts setting. And it's going to be a sudden rush of times. Here he comes around the second to last corner, final corner now. We'll see what sort of time he can get. So that's Moselenko setting a 1:19.2. That's pretty much on par with what he's set in practice. And here comes Lelts. He sets second place time, 1:20.8. That puts him over 1.5 seconds. That's 1.6 seconds down on Moselenko. One of the drivers there in the Ferrari's pulling off, returning back to pits. So here we are watching Brandon Kruger, 4th place at the moment, 5th place I say that, as Prinz managing to set a 1:19.8. So Brandon Kruger being 5th place now, 6th place now, 2.6 seconds down on Moselenko. He's keeping it a fast run. We'll see if he can improve. Going very well. I think that's slightly out on that corner. We're going to see if he can improve through the sector times. Fast lap time at the moment being a 1:19.2. We'll see what he can get. He's holding 6th place as the rest of the drivers set their first lap times. Here he comes around the second to last corner, and the final corner. We'll see what time he can get. I don't think it's been enough to be first, but we'll have to see if he can improve on his last lap time of 1:21.8. Yes, he does. 4th place, 1:21.2. That's a much faster time from him, only 2 seconds down from the leader at the moment. So we're going to see the lap time suddenly be jumping up as this is everyone's second lap. The tyres are going to be properly warm now, and the fuel's going to be used, and so it's going to be a lighter car. And that's Prinz setting a fastest lap time, 1:18.8. That's faster than what we saw in qualifying. And here we see Luca Den Hartog going off, letting pass some other cars. So that's going to be an invalid lap time from him. So Prinz at the moment, coming out the pits now, he did set the fastest lap time, 1:18.856. That's exceptionally fast. We have to see if Moselenko can retaliate. Set an even faster lap time. He's got to improve by basically 0.4 seconds, which is a huge jump. Here we watch Prinz rejoining onto the track. Quite a bit of traffic around him. Managing to keep it safe. We have to see how other drivers improve over time. As it already looks like Prinz is catching up to the car which he had to make way for coming out the pits. So you can just show how quick he is as a driver. Just watching now as everyone's just going around the track really. Not many fast lap times being set at the moment. We'll have to see if anyone can improve over the next 8.5 minutes, just about. And of course we might be seeing a last minute rush from people as they come out, well, not come out of the pits, but just improve a little bit at the last second, take a little bit more risk. As everyone at the moment I think is just setting safe lap times, and that's Prinz letting another person past. So here's going to be his flying lap time by the looks of it. A few people setting slightly faster lap times at the back of the field, 7th and 9th place being gained by 2 drivers. So here's Prinz looking to set his flying lap. And that's someone jumping straight into 3rd. 1 minute 19.986, 1 second, 1.1 second down from Prinz as he sets his next, well, his 3rd flying lap, I think it is now. Going to the first corner, just kissing the curb both times and again over the curb on that corner. We'll have to see how he does in chicane Nord. A lot of time can be lost coming out of the corner here. It's not quite right, he slides, and that's going to be his lap time gone. Small mistake like that, and that's his qualifying lap time, but it's alright as he's still quite a way ahead of everyone else. So here is David Letts, 5 tenths down at the moment, so we're going to have to see how he does next lap. He's currently in 4th position, looking like he could be being held up by someone unless they've just passed him. Nope, the other driver letting him pass again. We'll have to see how he does. If this lap time can improve, I don't think it will. 1 minute 12 coming around the final corner, and he spins. He's almost into the barrier. As David Letts his lap time ruined, and I don't think he's really going to be able to get a flying lap time out of that either. So here is Perquin. Chicane Nord as he comes up to, he's 0.5 seconds down already. 6th position he's holding at the moment. He's got 2.6 seconds to gain to the leader. He's got 6.5 minutes left to do that. We'll have to see what he can manage as he comes around the fast corner after the straight. Have to see how he compares to Prinz. He's 0.6 seconds down on Prinz, which is not a bad time. Right, so here's Perquin. So that's the final corner he's just taken. We'll have to see if he can raise up a bit from 6th position. No, he can't. It says improvement on his lap time. He's at 120.5, but it's still not enough to catch up and take 5th position. That 5th position, of course, being Brandon Kruger. He's coming round. I have to see which corner it is. That looks like Village de Lac, sorry. I could be horribly wrong, as I normally am with names of corners. Oh no, sorry, now he's coming around that corner, and here's the final corner. We'll have to see if he can improve on his lap time. He's 5th position at the moment. Looks like he's going to set a quick one, but it's not going to be enough for 1st. Will it be enough for 4th, though? No, it won't. It's going to be a 2-second lap time slower. So that's not going to be his fastest. So here's Luca Den Hartog. We'll have to see how he compares to the 2nd sector. He's 7 tenths down, but that's still going to mean an improvement from 4th into 3rd position. The top few spots really heating up now, depending on how well the drivers can just push their cars and how brave they are through some of the corners. As I mean, a lap time here, you can probably fit about 3 more laps in with the time left of just 4 minutes 20 seconds. So you can probably fit 3 more laps at the most. Throwing a lap away isn't something that any of the drivers really want to do at the moment. So here comes Den Hartog. Not going to be improvement on his fastest lap time, that's not going to move him up. So he's behind Oh, and he crashes into the wall. Has he been pushed off there? Okay, so this Verheyen is the teammate of Van Hens or Stein Hens. Sorry, I'm absolutely awful at pronunciation of names. So at the moment, 3 minutes 20 left. That's going to be enough time for 2, really 3, if you manage to just about squeeze out an extra lap with overtime. So here is a driver called Mission Spin Now. He's currently in 8th position. He's 2.8 seconds down. Looking like he could improve at the moment. Keeping it fast. He's managing to kiss all the apexes as he comes down the straight. Is he going to have interference from the driver in front of him? Let's see if he manages to catch up. Here he comes, keeping a tidy line. Slightly on the curb, and we'll have to see. This is really the main corner where people mess up, and he goes wide. He goes very wide. He's 2.8 seconds down, so he's about as fast as he is. Compared to as fast as he slides, he catches it. It's not going to be good enough, though, to continue the lap as he goes into the high friction zones, and that's going to stop him. So here is Sneaky Panda, 9th position at the moment. He's quite a way off the leader, although it being only 3.3 seconds. He has got some competition, though, if he keeps up this pace in the race. 2 other drivers setting similar lap times. Here he comes around the final corner. We'll have to see if he can improve. No, he doesn't. Oh, that was an outlap. Sorry, a 3-minute lap. So that was his outlap. So here he starts on his flying lap. So at the moment, all drivers are on the track, and there's 11 drivers. So sorry when I said 9 earlier, there is actually 11. So Sneaky Panda at the moment, he's setting a pretty fast lap time. Keeping it smooth. It's not going to be as fast as the leader at the moment. He's 5/10 down from the leader through the first sector. We'll have to see how he compares through the second sector. He comes to the long right-hander after the straight. Very, very smooth driving from him. And now is he going to go wide here, as we've seen many other drivers do in the past? Oh, and yes he does, and he misses the apex for the corner exit there. That's going to lose him a whole lot of time. And again, just missing the apex. He's losing a little bit of time and a small little slide as he puts down the throttle. Are we going to see any improvement from him? As he comes around the second to last corner. Here's the final corner. 1 minute 14 at the moment. 1 minute 18 to beat to be first. He's not going to beat that. But is he going to make it into 8th? No, he doesn't. It's a fastest lap time from him. 1:21.8. Still not fast enough to be 8th though. He's 0.2 seconds off. So here we are watching per Quinn. Oh, and that's Mosalenko. He's just set a new fastest lap. That puts him up into first for qualifying with just 20 seconds left. His fastest lap time is 2/100th of a second quicker than Prinz. So that's really just that's nudged him up final bit. And I mean, anyone in the pits now, they've got no more chance of setting another lap. And it's anyone from this point on is on their final lap. So that's going to be final lap for all the drivers. We're going to have to see where they can go. They're probably going to be pushing their car hard now. So here's Perquin, final corner. Let's see if he can make up some positions. Yes, he can. 5th position from him. That's going to be another position gained. And that's going to be a good position. That puts him a 10th above 6th position. And only 2/10 down from 4th as Let crosses the line. Let's see what time he gets. He doesn't improve. Niek, or Neck, looks like he's not going to improve either. So Sneaky Panda heading into the pits. That's it for qualifying for him. It for qualifying for quite a few people. Just a few on track now. And that's the end of qualifying. So that's going to leave Mosalenko in first place with a lap time of 1 minute 18.8. Very, very closely followed behind by Prinz, and it's Hartog, Lelt, Perquin, Kruger, Neck, Mission Spin Now, Sneaky Panda, and then Hessel Verheyen. So that's going to be the grid order for today's race. And unfortunately, this is going to be the point where I'm going to have to leave you guys. So it may be a commentary-less race. I'm very sorry, but that's going to be me signing out for now. Wish all the drivers the best of luck.